temples are 2,000 years old and covered in gold. Locals reach street markets by trishaw and ox cart. Yangon businessmen wear skirt-like longies, and women decorate their faces with stripes of tree bark paste. Some travellers leave saying it's like Asia 75 years ago. But it's much more than that. As Rudyard Kipling wrote a century ago, Myanmar is quite unlike any land you know about. It is a nation of beautiful people and exotic sights. Myanmar is bordered by China to the north, Laos and Thailand to the east, and Bangladesh and India to the west. It is the largest country in Southeast Asia and is part of the notorious Golden Triangle. In fact, after Afghanistan, it is the world's second largest producer of illicit opium. It's been 6 decades since Myanmar gained independence from Britain, yet it remains very much a work in progress. In fact, Myanmar has never enjoyed stability for long. Squabbling kingdoms plagued the area for hundreds of years until the British took over in 3 waves in the 19th century. It was the British who changed Myanmar's name to Burma, and it was the unelected military government who in 1989 changed it back to Myanmar. Myanmar was granted independence after the Second World War, with Aung San Suu Kyi's father, becoming a national hero. His assassination was part of the civil war that began in earnest after independence and which still continues today. The military took control of a failing government in 1962. This began what has become the world's longest running military dictatorship. The government led the country into complete isolation and oversaw the rapid deterioration of the economy. Once the wealthiest nation in Southeast Asia, it is now among the most impoverished in the world. The plight of the Burmese is severe. Civil war in the east causes great hardship for ethnic minorities. General health care is appalling. The government spends less than $1 per person on health care per year. To put that in perspective, Cambodia spends almost $7, Sudan spends $10, and Australia spends $3,300 per person per year on health care. Statistics are difficult to come by as there has been no trustworthy census done since the 1930s. However, the following gives an indication of the situation in Myanmar. 1/3 of all children are malnourished, with at least 1 in every 10 not making it to their 5th birthday. That statistic is worse in ethnic minorities, where over 20% of children will not enjoy a 5th birthday. Only half of those children who do survive complete their primary school education. The average Burmese income is the equivalent of $3 Australian per day. Sadly, Myanmar is a popular source of girls for the sex trade, and Myanmar has as many as 70,000 child soldiers, more than any other country in the world. Yet, in spite of these depressing statistics, positive steps are being made. Overseas organisations such as MyKids are building orphanages and providing education and basic necessities for some of the most disadvantaged children. Generous Australians are thinking differently about the plight of these children. They think of them as my kids. And while this generous attitude continues, the hopes of the people of Myanmar for a better, healthier, safer future may yet still be realised.